What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Motoring Adventures YouTube channel. I'm Preston, and we are here again at Hidden Falls Adventure Park. Going to take on some other trails today on the Hidden Falls Trail Series. This time we have the Rubicon 392, and we're going to see how it does on the Wet and Wild Trail. Earlier this year I had the chance to take the Jeep Gladiator Mojave out on the Wet and Wild Trail, and it did actually pretty well. I was actually impressed with it, especially considering it was still stock. I did have a sway bar disconnect installed on it and the aftermarket steel front bumper, but that was about it. Other than that, it was pretty much stock, and it handled it pretty well. There was just a couple sections that it could not get past without using a bypass. I'm not sure if this will be able to get over it, as this is still stock, but this does sport the 35-inch Xtreme Recon tire package and a little bit higher lift on it than a standard Rubicon 392. So it'll be interesting to see how this handles the Wet and Wild Trail. So let's get going. Last time I came out here this way to this trail, I got yelled at for speeding.
Slow down, dude. You're gonna kill us with dust. It's one of the rules, and we don't want to around with that.
Okay. Going too fast and creating a lot of dust, so let me make sure to keep my speed down this time. In fact, that won't be very hard to do because this doesn't have the same fast off-road suspension like the Mojave did, which I was in at the time. That definitely could go faster and not feel like you were really going that fast in a Jeep. Man, the dust is bad today too. It hasn't rained, at least significantly, in a long time. It seems to hold first gear better when it's in off-road plus mode. Like, I'm not even in low, and it's kind of, I can feel the engine braking down this mild decline, which is nice. I remember right, this one actually gave the Mojave a little bit of issue here. Mainly traction issue. You see a lot of people have stacked rocks here. No problem. I want to get on that boulder right there. right, now this is what I think is the toughest obstacle on here. I did not even really attempt it that much in the Mojave. All right, gonna go ahead and gauge the lockers, front and rear. To be honest, I'm a little bit nervous here. This is pretty gnarly. Rock rail. All right, the heat is just turning out to be too much for this iPhone. It shut off there, but I came down off that and banged up the bumper. All right, here's another one. I'm not sure we'll be able to make up. The Mojave had a difficult time with this last time. Wasn't locked front and rear, just rear. Really need to get a good. Piece of cake. Piece of cake with the lockers and the shorter wheelbase. That helps too. The Mojave had the hardest time. I tried like 4 or 5 tries, different lines, and nothing. All right, closer look of the bumper. This thing slammed down on that rock ledge right over there. All things considered, look at how it held up. I don't think people give these stock steel bumpers enough credit. close here.
Together. The ugly bug is what we call it. You're going on that boulder right there. Nice wide, Jay. Thank you. What's your YouTube? Motoring Adventures. Okay. Check it out. All right, man. Have a good one.
All right, well, the rest of this trail's pretty easy. Smooth sailing here out. Just got a quick 500 feet. Well, I wouldn't say quick, but a few boulders here and there, small ones. All right, now we're on North Pole. Just gonna head back, air up the tires, and call it a day. So it's a quick trip to Hidden Falls. Just wanted to really get the 392's tires dirty. I think it's safe to say this thing did every bit as good as I expected it to on the trail. It was very impressive, but as it should be with a 35-inch tire and lift package from the factory. So you are getting something for your money. I mean, these they're all-terrain BFG tires, but they do adequately well, and they're really quiet on the road, and they last quite a long time. These beadlock wheels, these beadlock capable wheels, they don't come from the factory with the proper ring, but they do really well in protecting the valve stem. It's suppressed in the wheel itself, and the outer ring, which is a cosmetic ring, it still does a good job of protecting the actual rim itself. If you were to scratch this up, which I did get a few little scratches, but nothing major, all you would have to do is replace the ring or replace the bolts instead of replacing an entire wheel. I think it was a very good thing that I've ran that trail before with my Jeep Gladiator Mojave and my Jeep Gladiator Rubicon, both stock, because it really gave me appreciation for the shorter wheelbase in this thing, especially on that small hill climb. This thing just walked right up it, which was incredible. And yeah, there was hardly anyone here earlier. Now there's a whole bunch of people. But anyway, this thing, you know, I love it more and more every day. I mean, it's fun in town driving with its powerful V8 engine. It's comfortable. They've really refined the JL, the Jeep Wrangler. It just did really good, impressed me. The factory steel bumper did really well. There's a part where I hit the factory rock rail, and I do not stress enough how underrated these factory Rubicon steel rock rails are. I had it on my JK, my 2008 JK, and I had it over a ton of different things. Hit it a ton of times. It never gave out, it never bent. The worst it got was just scratched up, and you could just take some Rust-Oleum paint and patch it up, and it looked like it never happened. Well guys, if you enjoyed this, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you on the next one. Take care.